Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today's video is going to be all about my picks for Valentine's Day. Of course, this video is going around. It's always going to be like that around certain holidays, Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas. It's just what we do here in the YouTube community. So, by the way, if you are a new YouTuber and you're the type that wants to not be a part of all the chaos and all of the repetition that happens sometimes, don't let this be the one time that you don't. Have fun with the holidays. It's what we're all expected to do. Our subscribers, our friends, we love to hear each other's ideas. We can learn something new. Take a look here when I did my winter citrus video and my winter florals video. People love coming across ideas they hadn't thought of, fragrances that they love and trying them in a different season. So you never know what little spice you can add to somebody's life. So do the videos, y'all. Don't shortchange yourself on that. It's actually fun. It's okay. If all of us do a Valentine's Day video, it's okay. So this year, for those of you who are in the Terra Squad, you already know that I went through a horrendous time last November with this COVID situation. Everybody in my house went down for the entire month, basically. Just one person fell after the next, after the next, after the next. And it was literally the scariest time in my life. And since recuperating from that, there's just a way that I view things differently. Like I'm feeling more, crazily more youthful, more appreciative of life, more energetic. And this Valentine's Day, I'm not really vibing with the super sultry, super sexy, deep, dark, decadent fragrances. For some reason, I just want to be fun and flirty and a little enticing and a little intriguing, a little sensual, but not overdoing it. Like I'm not really feeling the labels and the scandals and the Scandal by Nights and the Kylie Vanilla 28s and the Jimmy Choo Illicits, like those Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, all those same old that we always see on the lists that are heavy with the caramels, the coffee, the vanilla, things like that. I just want to be fun and flirty. So my list is going to look a lot different from the list that I did last year, which I will put at the end of this video and maybe a card up here somewhere just to show you guys some examples, because all the fragrances I chose last year are still hits, okay? Let's be clear. None of them are outdated in a year. And what I did was I gave you some different scenarios. So if you were going out with your girlfriends, because you're single, or if you're going on a blind date or a first date, or if you're going to be with your long-term love, just different fragrance ideas. I really liked that setup, but I just am in a different space this year. So I hope you can rock with me on this one. We can always talk about it in the comments. Let's jump right into the video. First up, we're going to talk about Kenzo L'elixir. This huge bottle. This is the epitome of a Valentine's Day fragrance. So soft, so feminine, so powdery, perfect amount of sweetness. The raspberry is stunning. This fragrance here just does something to me. This is so perfect for Valentine's Day, for date night, for snuggling, for cuddling, for smelling edible, but not in a gourmand foodie way necessarily, just smelling sweet enough to eat, like some type of beautiful dessert, but not necessarily one I can just outright name. I don't think this is a foodie gourmand fragrance, but it does smell edible, if that makes sense to you guys. The notes in here that I pick up the most are the raspberry, the powdery notes, the praline, and the bourbon vanilla. They're going to list other things in there like mandarin orange. The mandarin orange in this, please, no. This is about the powdery notes and the raspberry. Again, the praline and the bourbon vanilla. This is such... oh, she is such a stunner. And I was gifted this by a subscriber. I remember crying that day on camera. I just was so touched. Because I think this thing is discontinued and hard to find. So I'm forever appreciative of this. Yes, again, that is Kenzo L'elixir. Next up from the house of Killian, we're going to talk about Princess. This is known in long form as I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. but everybody calls it Princess because who has time to say all of that? This is a beautiful, calming, slightly sensual, slightly enticing fragrance, perfect for Valentine's Day. There's an inspired by fragrance done by Dua called Princeless Princess that has amped up the longevity and the projection. So for those of you who loved this fragrance, but didn't like the performance aspect of it, you might want to try that one out, as well as the fact that these are like discontinued or something. I think it's getting harder and harder to find them, and the price is a little bit ridiculous. So again, there's an alternative for you, but this is a very, like I said, calming fragrance. There's green tea in here, there's ginger in here, there's also some lemon. Like, they have some citruses that are in here, but they're not prominent for me. For me, in this fragrance, what I'm getting is that green tea, I'm getting that ginger, I'm getting that benzoin and that hedion, and there's peach in here too. But again, you know, with the fruits and the citruses, not so much. You get the vanilla, you get the marshmallow. That's what most people are talking about when they talk about Princess. The vanilla, the marshmallow, and the benzoin for me is just done so beautifully. It is not medicinal. It's not the benzoin of Burberry Her Intense, or of Guerlain's Spirituoso Vanille. Serious benzoin action, super like resinous, medicinal type of situations going on there. Not in this. This is perfect for date night. And if this is the one that you own, you don't have to do it inspired by fragrance. If you're using it for Valentine's Day dinner or a movie, then it doesn't need to last for 6 to 8 to 12 hours. This is the perfect longevity and projection for a date night. So again, I think that Princess by Killian is perfect for Valentine's Day. This next fragrance is a gem, and I do not hear it talked about enough here on YouTube. I don't know why, but every time I mention it, I have enough people in the comment section telling me they love it too, so I know I'm not the only one. This is going to give you some gardenia. It's going to give you some cinnamon leaf. It is also going to give you some green notes, some white musk, and some sandalwood. Together, it just makes such a beautiful fragrance. This is Aura Sensuelle from the House of Mugler. I love the whole Aura line. I know a lot of people don't like Aura, the Eau de Toilette formulation, or the EDP, but I love them both. And this one here is just so warm and inviting and cozy, especially if you're not going out on Valentine's Day. And if you are, but if you're staying home, this is the perfect date night in the house type of fragrance. You can also do dinner and a movie with this as well. Again, she is beautiful. If you haven't tried her, try to get your hands on her. I don't think that she's expensive. I didn't pay a lot for this. It's not readily available everywhere. Go to your normal, you know, gray sites as they call them, or discount sites, and you'll find her. Such a beauty. This next fragrance is probably the one on my list that you're going to see on a ton of other lists for Valentine's Day. It's a new release. It is perfect for date night. Super sexy. The dry down is the best part, and I just love her. This is from the house of Viktor and Rolf, and this is Flower Bomb or Ruby Orchid. I can only imagine that this is going to be on a lot of people's lists, from the look of the bottle to the fact that it really is a really great date night fragrance. I've been saying that since I tested it and then bought the full bottle. It is a really sexy date night fragrance that's not too intentional, too promiscuous, too doing too much. Like, it is just fun and flirty and sexy. It's a lighthearted sexy. So in this, you're going to get peach, you're going to get vine, you're going to get orchid, and vanilla bean. And it's just a really, really pretty fragrance. So again, Viktor and Rolf, Flower Bomb, Ruby Orchid. Of course, I could not have a Valentine's Day list without my favorite perfume of all time, none other than Guerlain's Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum formulation. Now, to be honest, you can wear any of these flankers for Valentine's Day. I find the Intense to be doing too much for me for the mood I'm in for Valentine's Day this year. It's a little bit too, you know, spicy, powdery, sexy, complex. I just want to be warm and inviting and sensual and alluring. I'm not trying to do too much, as I stated. So you could also use the Floral. You could also use the Sparkly Bouquet if you live somewhere hot, because y'all know Sparkly Bouquet only works for me in the heat. So again, and if you have Sensual, which is, I honestly think it is the Eau de Parfum and just they threw the name Sensual on there for some reason. It doesn't smell any different than the Eau de Parfum to me. But that's just me. You can wear really pretty much any of the flankers from Mugler line. It is that vanilla and that lavender and that jasmine that just makes it a perfect Valentine's Day fragrance. I have another new one on my list, which surprised me, but I feel like I need to be sure to add all different types of women from different walks of life. If you're the super sophisticated, elegant, you want to smell like money type on Valentine's Day, then I had to go with Tiffany & Co.'s Tiffany Rose Gold. The black currant in this is absolutely amazing. The blue rose, the amber seed. I just, this is really pretty. It didn't wow me the first time I smelled it. It's really fresh, really clean, floral for sure. I really like this. I mean, it comes across as woody. It's just, and then the bottle is absolutely stunning, as you're going to expect from Tiffany & Co. So if that's your vibe, if you're going to be doing some like, really ritzy type of celebration or a night out, this would be perfect for you. I personally, this is not my vibe for Valentine's Day. But again, I want to be all inclusive for just different types of moods. And if I was going to go sophisticated this Valentine's Day, that was the first one I thought of. This next fragrance is one that I love to watch others fall in love with. Like, it makes its rounds around YouTube, and when new people are just discovering it, it's so cute because I remember feeling that way. This is fun. It is flirtatious, has a little bit of darkness. There's raspberry in here, there's rose. So it is a fruity floral fragrance, but there's musk in here and pink pepper as well, some vanilla. There's a lot going on in this fragrance, but what rings loud and clear to me for this is definitely the raspberry, the rose, the pink pepper, and the beautiful use of musk. This is Tresor Midnight Rose, baby. If you have not smelled Midnight Rose, like, what are you doing? The rose in here is prominent, but the raspberry and the musk in this all day, the vanilla as well, like, it comes across slightly spicy, slightly woody, like that muskiness. Listen, again, this is perfect for date night, no matter what the date night is, but it's also very, very beautiful for Valentine's Day. I had to pick it. I got to get back into this. Like, this is one of those, I used all of my first bottle, repurchased this one, and now it's been sitting. But baby, just to smell her, it's like, I better get my life together and put her in rotation. I must. And she's perfect for spring and for fall. But you can also do it in winter. You can do it for Valentine's Day, since that's still technically winter. Whenever. I definitely could not have a Valentine's Day list and not have this fragrance on there as well. Again, a top 10 for life fragrance for me. My favorite vanilla of all time. Terra Squad, say it with me. There you go. Viniglia from the House of Mazzolari. We are talking about caramel. We are talking about orchid. We're talking about vanilla. Perfection. It's perfection. It's perfection. I don't care. I love her, love her, love her. Sickeningly sweet. And absolutely stunning. There's nothing else you need to say. This is definitely your most edible, most enticing, most intriguing, alluring, just snatching up this man and just, devouring him. This next fragrance hails from the house of Narciso Rodriguez. This is plum, this is heliotrope, this is suede and musk. Baby, y'all know this is one of my favorite new purchases. This is Musk Noir for her from the house of Narciso Rodriguez. I just cannot. This is my favorite from the line. This is my favorite from the entire house of Narciso Rodriguez. And those who know me know what a powerful statement that is. This smells so amazing. And it could be deemed as unisex, because I could absolutely see men wearing that. I could absolutely visualize that. Alex would never wear it, but I'm just saying, it is not one of those just overly feminine. It is just perfect for a human being, and I just absolutely obsess over it. I obsess. You see the notes jasmine, cotton flower, and white musk. And I don't know what comes to mind for you, but what definitely did not come to mind, what I could not visualize, was the beauty I was going to find in this fragrance. This is Juliet Has a Gun Musk Invisible. This is the shocker and sleeper of the century as far as I'm concerned. This fragrance, man, let me tell y'all something. Honey, the same way that this one hit me hard, this one hits me hard. This is, again, one of those that's not overtly feminine, but it is so like warm and inviting. Like this is the type of fragrance that just has a man want to wrap his arms around you and smell you on your neck and just send you into all kinds of craze with that. You know what I'm talking about, when they just smell like right here. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That is it for my Valentine's Day video. I hope you enjoyed it. Do not forget to go check out my Valentine's Day video from last year in case you're looking for ideas based on how you're going to spend your Valentine's Day this year. As always, I want to talk to you guys in the comments. So come and let me know, what are you going to be wearing for Valentine's Day? And out of all of these fragrances, minus the Tiffany Rose Gold, tell me what you think I should wear. I have no problem letting you guys pick my fragrance for me. While you're here, please do not forget to click that like button, as well as join the Terra Squad. I'd love to have you here. Subscribe to my channel, and then select that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Also, don't forget to share me with your friends and family all over your social media platforms. I love to have them here too. As always, I want to see you guys in the comments. And until then, bye.